Welcome to episode 7. If you are watching for the first time, please check previous episodes to understand the origin of this couple's story.
Abuchi and Ijeoma were the picture of a perfect couple. They were the kind of couple that everyone admired, the ones who seemed to have it all together. Their smiles were genuine, their laughter infectious, and their love for each other palpable. They were the epitome of happiness, or so it seemed, at least that's what everyone thought. The love that once bound them together was now being tested. Abuchi had let his ambition get the better of him. His late nights at the office and constant phone calls took a toll on his family life. The stress of his career was evident, and it began to overshadow the time he spent with his loved ones. His drive for success was relentless, but it came at a cost. Ijeoma, a devoted wife, felt increasingly neglected and alone. She spent her days managing the household, but the absence of her husband's presence weighed heavily on her. The loneliness she felt was profound, and she longed for the days when their love was the center of their world.
Annie Green, a shadow in Abuchi's life.
A young, ambitious woman who had her sights set on Abuchi. She was everything Ijeoma was not: bold, confident, and unafraid to go after what she wanted. Her presence was magnetic, and she quickly caught Abuchi's attention. She was a force to be reckoned with, and she knew it. She was captivating, alluring, and she knew exactly what she wanted: a life of luxury and comfort. Annie's charm was undeniable, and she used it to her advantage. She envisioned a life filled with opulence, and she saw Abuchi as the key to unlocking that dream. Her seductive allure was impossible to ignore, and she was determined to get it, no matter the cost. Annie's determination was unwavering, and she was willing to do whatever it took to achieve her goals. Her ambition knew no bounds, and she was prepared to manipulate and scheme to get what she wanted. The stakes were high, but she was ready for the challenge. Annie's demands were high, and she wouldn't settle for anything less than a luxurious mansion as a symbol of their love. She envisioned herself living in grandeur, surrounded by the finest things money could buy. The mansion was not just a home, it was a testament to her success and the life she had always dreamed of.
Abuchi begins to give his wife Ijeoma excuses why he will not be home for the week. First, he said he has training at work and the office provided accommodation for all staff. Ijeoma called her cousin Zika, who works in same bank with Abuchi, and she said she has no idea of any training going on in their office. Ijeoma's heart began to beat faster.
Zizi, sensing that there was more to him than met the eye. Her protective nature made her vigilant, and she was determined to uncover the truth at all costs. She saw through his charming facade and sensed a darkness lurking beneath. Zizi's intuition was sharp, and she could see the cracks in Abuchi's perfect image.
Zizi confronted Abuchi the next day, asking him where he slept last night and why he is emotionally tormenting his wife. Abuchi got paranoid and called Zizi annoying names. Zizi was angry and asked him if this is the narcissistic behaviors her cousin Ijeoma has to endure daily at home.
Abuchi came back home and the rage of his anger increased by 100 degrees. He gave Ijeoma some dirty slaps which bruised her face and gave her swollen eyes the next morning. He angrily drove off the house and told Ijeoma that he never wants to see her with his eyes. Ijeoma had no option than to take a taxi and drove out to see Uzoma and Amaka, at least to have a shoulder to cry on. They both comforted her and came back with her to talk to Abuchi, but he has locked up the house and left to see Annie. All calls to him proved abortive. Getting to Annie, he told Annie the story and she called all manner of names on Ijeoma. She quickly seized that opportunity to call her lawyer, Barrister Popu, to arrange a divorce letter for Abuchi to divorce Annie.
Abuchi was busy updating his social media story and status, making Ijeoma look bad to the world. Everyone that had his number could sense there was unresolved issues with his wife. He took an immediate vacation and traveled with Annie to Dubai with a brief stopover at Doha in Qatar. Enjoying all the lovely goodies in Qatar. Shopping at Mall of Qatar, Festival City, City Center, Vendôme Mall, and even Villaggio malls with its lovely sky roofs that looks like that of Venetian-style canal.
Abuchi has never had vacation with his wife outside the country. She has not had the opportunity to fly out of the country for once.
Ijeoma, out of curiosity, decided to check the name Annie amongst her husband's friends on social media. She found Annie Green and was shocked to see all the cozy enjoyment Annie and Abuchi, her husband, are enjoying. It was on her Instagram page that she saw Annie announcing that she is pregnant and about to reveal her fiancé soon.
Here comes the end of episode 7. I appreciate you for following up with these episodes. You are simply amazing. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Your comments will go a long way to encourage someone passing through related relationship issues.
Coming up next, Ijeoma discovered 25 million in cooperate account has been moved to Aquila Real Estate Company. This drew shocks to her spines.
Annie Green gives birth to a baby girl, but Abuchi is out for the most shocking moments of his life.
A newborn white child lies swaddled in a soft, pastel blanket. The baby's head is covered with a light dusting of fine, silky hair, so pale it almost appears golden in the light. Hot tears flow down Annie Green's eyes. Will Abuchi forgive Annie and continue with her, or lose his ego and go back to his faithful wife?
Bless this marriage now and evermore. With every step, with every prayer, we'll find our way. With your love there, Lord, forgive me.